Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And already we're underway here. It's one! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Driving, he's had a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Gross. Good running with the ball. Has a hit!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Gross. That intervention was very necessary. Oh, they can break here. Dunk. Stevens. That's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Dunk battles to win it back. It's a promising ball. He could be in here. Shot at goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's neat. Big chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
It out of harm's way. Forward it goes. Dunk positions himself well and cuts it out. Gets it back. Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. Have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And we are up to the break.
Brighton really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still. Shoots! No mistake! The second half off to a spectacular start.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Dunk does well to read it and intercepts. Well, that's where he wants it. Well played, he saw that coming. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be outmuscled.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Gross! And with that goal comes comfort. Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Brighton seeking to maximise the moment. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Gross certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Out to the left it goes. He's left his man.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Play for a throw.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Gets wrestled off the ball.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
It is just a question of running down the clock now.